for Hill. Solomon Hill comes in for Lavoy Allen. Rodney Stuckey subbed in for Monte Ellis. And a new group in for the Knicks. Kevin Seraphin, he's checked in for Lopez. Derek Williams comes in for Porzingis. Jose Calderon, he's checked in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at the point. Anthony is out there with Williams. Then it's Kevin Seraphin. And it's Calderon in at the two-guard spot.
He couldn't have dreamed of a much better start here than they've had today.
I think the offensive game plan they came in with was right on point. It's worked perfectly, and the lead they already have is proof in the pudding.
Stuckey outside. Shoots from 14, and the shot is good. Stuckey's got his first basket of the night.
He's got to quit while he's ahead, Kev. It worked that last time, but that's an invitation for a turnover.
And Rodney Stuckey, a combo guard out of Eastern Washington, played a big role for the Pacers a season ago.
Here's Hill, and Jose Calderon gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was one step late that time, Greg.
Kyle O'Quinn, he's checked in for Carmelo Anthony. Pick up by Hill. Stuckey against Calderon. Stuckey dishes to George. The kick out to Hill. This one for three. No good. So New York will take it the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while, the defenders seemed to just wave the white flag.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when a team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated.
Pick up by Hill, and George kicks to Mahinmi. Out to Stuckey. All sorts of time, and he drops that one in. Stuckey's got his second bucket of the night.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Freak passes to Calderon. He kicks it to Freak. And that comes off the assist by Calderon. And it's 6 points for Freak.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
The Pacers shooting their first free throws of the night.
And as a team, they're down around 72% for the season.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
Both free throws good from Hill. The Knicks leading by 9. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Freak dishes to Williams. Feeds it to Freak. From the high post. And the Knicks getting another bucket right there.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
The first quarter concludes in a double-digit. And some tough times for the Knicks, but you listen to Carmelo Anthony, it's clear he's invested in this franchise.
They pulled all the strings to get me here, and I wanted to be here. And yeah, I want New York to be that place where guys want to come play in New York, you know, and I want to retire in New York. I mean, let's just be quite frank.
Knicks fans rooting for Carmelo to help make New York a playoff venue once again.
And you know what? It's going to take a lot more than Carmelo playing strong to get the Knicks back into the playoffs and to make them a destination to where NBA stars want to come.
Welcome back, everyone. A lopsided first quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And the Knicks guys have been rolling right along here, haven't they?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Every shot is challenged and challenged well.
Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Freak in at point guard. Robin Lopez out there with Porzingis. Then it's Anthony, and it's Aflalo in at the 2. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Raptors put together a nice game. He finished with 15 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. It was a strong performance in a critical must-win game for his team. Every win counts, Kevin.
Doris, thank you. Well, guys, he made play after play in that game.
Let's see if he can keep it going tonight. I say he does. I'll bet he goes off again.
That's a pretty bold prediction there. I mean, he's going to have to be very, very strong to even come close.
Langston Galloway's checked in for Freak. Pacers trail by 10. 59 seconds left in the second quarter. Hill kicks to Mahinmi. The kick out to Hill. To the wing right side. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Last outing for Indiana. They won that game against Brooklyn.
And what a luxury when you have depth. I mean, a lot of their scoring in that win came from their reserves. And make no mistake, they carry the load for that team.
Without question, the starters can't do it all game long. You need that help from the reserves, and they got it in that one.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
Mahinmi at the line for two.
And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. Here's Freak. Traps in the tray. Freak's got 7 points for the quarter.
Kevin, he's definitely making his presence felt here in the first half. He's been very effective so far.
Pick up by Hill. Here's George. And the Pacers can't get it to go.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there, and I'm sure he appreciated it.
And that.
Well, Carmelo, what...
Welcome back, everybody. Third quarter just about to get going here in what has been so far a runaway. Indiana making some changes. C.J. Miles comes in for George. Rodney Stuckey's subbed in for Monte Ellis. Then for the Knicks, Derek Williams checked in for Porzingis. Calderon comes in for Aaron Aflalo. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. Hill and Stuckey are the guard set. Allen is out there with C.J. Miles. And it's Hill in at the center. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
And there's typically going to be some space when you're out in transition and you do just kind of venture out to that three-point line.
The drive by Hill, and he gets it to go. Hill's got 8 points.
Now, I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders. You know, I can think of one way to describe George Hill. It's the culmination of several attributes. I mean, he comes from the school of Popovich, plays under control, always in the right place defensively. The way I describe him is just steady.
Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer, and it's Freak missing.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Hill passes to Stuckey. Miles dishes to Hill. Outside Hill. There's the 3. Again missing Hill. An interesting thing about George Hill, he was traded from the Spurs to the Pacers a few years back. Many people were surprised the Spurs would even trade a valuable veteran when they were trying to win a championship. But who did they trade him for? Kawhi Leonard. A pretty good deal.
Well, you know, Hill is really solid. He knocks down open shots, can run the offense or play off the ball equally well. I think he's a terrific combo guard. Gives you a little bit of everything and does it in a professional way. And that's typically what attracts him to other teams.
Stuckey into the lane on the money from 12 feet away. Stuckey's got 8.
That's a nice drive there, Kevin. He beat the lone defender and was wide open under the hoop.
And a wide open look for Freak. And again, it's New York.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Now here is Hill. Defense is right there. Kicks to Stuckey. To the middle. Unloads from 9 and too long on the shot. The Knicks leading by 12. They push it up 4 on 3. Freak kicks to Lopez. Calderon passes to Freak. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
They're really doing a good job working hard to get inside and draw contact, a little more so than they did in the first half.
And defensively, if you're trying to battle back, you can't keep sending them to the line.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Mahinmi's checked in for Hill. Paul George comes in for Lavoy Allen. And it's Hill in for C.J. Miles. Then for the Knicks, Seraphin comes in for Robin Lopez. And it's Kyle O'Quinn in for Anthony. Now George. He's got 8. Outside Hill. Three-pointer. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got his 3rd assist on the night. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits it may. And we welcome you back as we get going here in the 4th quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Hill. The Knicks also changing it up. Lopez, he's checked in for Kyle O'Quinn. Anthony comes in for Jose Calderon. And Freak subbed in for Langston Galloway. And New York, looking at who they've got. Freak, he's in at point guard. Porzingis is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's a Flalo, and it's Anthony in at the 3 slot. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for New York.
From mid-range, it's been a very nice game for them. I mean, they've been finding the bottom of the net a lot.
Couple that with just how well they've shot it from beyond, and they've made this thing look easy.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Jordan Hill, he's checked in for Mahinmi. Lavoy Allen comes in for Hill, and George Hills subbed in for Ellis. Got him up in the air with the pump fake and then took advantage. 14 points for Paul George.
Offensively, he can be the engine that drives them at any given time.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Dishes to a Flalo. Freak sets a screen for a Flalo. And the pass to Freak. Jump shot is good. Freak's got 26 points.
And that's exactly how they've gotten the lead right here. Easily, he's been their most consistent performer.
As simple as it gets. He's hitting everything he's looked at. Keep feeding the fire.
Allen dishes to Hill. And it's wide right. Hits off the rim.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Knicks.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, Clark, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
Yeah, it was a team that was really in sync. They trusted each other and took the right shots.
And so checking out the record for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And by getting the hard-earned victory here this evening, they'll have snapped the 1-1 season series deadlock between these two teams, finishing 2-1 on the year against the Pacers.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you could hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Free throw drops for Hill.
Taking 2 shots.
Both free throws good from Hill. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Freak. It's off. So no problem for New York as they get the win.